At the Super Bowl 2025, the world watched as Jay-Z arrived, his two daughters, Blue Ivy and Rumi, by his side, beaming under the stadium lights. It was a familiar sight, a testament to the powerful family dynasty. But as cameras flashed and headlines celebrated, one glaring question loomed. Where was Sir Carter? Their only son, born in 2017, has remained an almost phantom presence, sparking a relentless internet frenzy. For years, many didn't even know Beyoncé and Jay-Z had a son, while Blue Ivy has been a public figure since birth, performing on stages and gracing red carpets. Sir, on the other hand, has been deliberately shielded, his life meticulously kept out of the media's hungry gaze. But why? The truth, as it's slowly being exposed, is far more complex and shocking than anyone initially believed. The first whispers of a deeper reason for Sir's extraordinary privacy began with Beyoncé herself. She'd revealed in hushed interviews that both Sir and his twin sister, Rumi, had faced serious health challenges as infants. Specifically, Sir's heart actually stopped multiple times in the womb, forcing doctors to perform an emergency C-section. This harrowing start to life, Beyoncé explained, was the initial driving force behind their fiercely protective stance. They simply wanted to shield their vulnerable child from the harsh glare of constant public scrutiny, ensuring his delicate early years were spent in peace and quiet, far from the prying eyes of the world. Yet as years passed, and Blue Ivy and Rumi began making more frequent, high-profile appearances, the narrative around Sir's absence evolved. Tina Knowles, Beyoncé's mother, offered a different perspective, painting a picture of a naturally private and profoundly intelligent child. She described Sir as very quiet, an introverted kind of kid, more fascinated by number stuff than the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. He wasn't, she insisted, into the noise and commotion that Rumi, with her lively stage presence and beaming smiles, seemed to effortlessly embrace. Beyoncé herself echoed this, emphasizing her respect for each of her children's distinct personalities, suggesting they simply didn't push Sir into the spotlight because he didn't want it. But that wasn't the whole story. Then just weeks ago, the carefully constructed facade surrounding Sir Carter shattered. A shocking new clip of him surfaced online, sending the internet into an absolute meltdown. This rare glimpse of the most low-key Carter kid sparked immediate panic and wild speculation about his well-being. What was Beyoncé hiding behind closed doors? The timing couldn't have been worse for the Carter empire, with whispers that Beyoncé's PR squad was in full-blown crisis mode, scrambling to clean up the mess. Reports from those who claimed to have seen the video described Sir moving in an unusual way, a detail that instantly ignited old, dark rumors. Had this clip finally confirmed the whispers that had been floating around for years about his health? The most persistent and unsettling theory that took hold was that Sir might be living with a neurodevelopmental condition, possibly autism. Online chatter exploded, with some even cruelly accusing Jay-Z and Beyoncé of being ashamed of him. This was a brutal accusation, and honestly, a deeply unfair thing to say about any parent. No one knew who dared to leak the footage, especially given Beyoncé's notoriously tight inner circle. Someone's head was certainly rolling. But here's where things got truly wild. Serious buzz began circulating that the leak might not have been a mistake at all. Insiders whispered that someone inside Beyoncé's camp might have leaked that video on purpose, causing straight-up chaos and prompting an alleged full-blown crisis for Queen Bey. The stark contrast between Sir's invisibility and his sister's growing public persona started feeling deliberate, almost like a calculated move. While Blue Ivy now confidently commands stages and Rumi makes adorable cameos, Sir remained conspicuously absent. This glaring difference fueled another fascinating theory, a pattern observed across Hollywood where celebrity sons are often shielded from the public, while daughters are frequently showcased, seemingly as an extension of their parents' brands. Think of the Kardashians, parading their daughters across social media while their sons remained practically unseen. Was it a form of protection, or was it a strategic manipulation of fame, using their daughters for publicity when convenient, only for their sons to disappear when headlines risked getting messy? The questions kept flying. Beyoncé's own mother, Miss Tina Knowles, even attempted to calm the storm, insisting Sir was simply a naturally private child who didn't care for the spotlight. She described him as super smart, especially with numbers, a chill, laid-back kid who preferred to vibe on his own, away from the flashing lights. But the internet wasn't buying it. Her comments, rather than quelling the rumors, only made people more suspicious, reinforcing the belief that something major was being hidden. Fans started digging relentlessly, claiming Beyoncé's team had gone back and deleted or blurred out old clips where Sir might have appeared. The media's silence on the more explosive theories surrounding him only added fuel to the fire, leading to speculation of behind-the-scenes pressure to keep things quiet. In the wake of the leaked video, the family's already ironclad social media became even tighter. Posts were limited, comments wiped, and certain hashtags shadow banned, a clear sign, according to fans, that they were trying to suppress something. Yet, even as they tightened their grip, so-called insiders briefly popped up online, claiming the Carter family had been quietly working with medical and PR specialists for years to help Sir adjust privately away from the madness of fame. These posts vanished almost as quickly as they appeared, further convincing the internet that the claims held a chilling truth. Some now believe Beyoncé had been slowly preparing for a public introduction of Sir, but on her own terms, through subtle visuals in Cowboy Carter and quiet shout-outs. But this leak, this public detonation, might have just blown that careful plan out the window. Now, the world looks back at Beyoncé's past words with fresh eyes. In an old interview, she spoke about her daughters needing to see themselves as CEOs with no ceiling. But when she spoke of Sir, her tone shifted. "I hope to teach my son not to fall victim to what the internet says he should be or how he should love," she said. "I want to create better representations for him, so he is allowed to reach his full potential as a man, and to teach him that the real magic he possesses in the world is the power to affirm his own existence." This quote, once simply powerful, now feels loaded. Many believe it was Beyoncé's subtle, heartbreaking way of addressing Sir's differences without ever spelling them out. At this point, the mystery around Sir Carter has reached a fever pitch, transforming the unseen Carter kid into the name everyone can't stop talking about. Whether people believe it's about health, privacy, or something far more scandalous, the pressure on Beyoncé and Jay-Z to finally break their silence is immense. Will they do what they always do, stay quiet and let the buzz fade away, or will they finally address the swirling theories head-on? What do you think they should do next? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this situation is way bigger than just one leaked video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for all the latest tea on your favorite celebs. And trust, there's more where this came from. Tap that next video you see on your screen to keep the drama going, because Hollywood never sleeps, and the scandals just keep coming.